Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Ask Cap, where I make real estate easier. So today I want to talk about buyers. Uh, some buyers have seen my videos on YouTube because they were following me on Facebook, and I did help them in the past as well. And they were like, "Hey Cap, you always talk about homeowners and how to sell a house for a maximum price and what you could do and how you do marketing and stuff like that. But who will talk about us? How can you help buyers?" So I'm just making a video regarding that today, is how to help buyers, what an agent can do for a buyer, and I've written a couple of points down because there's heaps of them. So the first point, and this is what I'm talking about, the role of an agent in helping the buyer. So uh, an agent can help a buyer, assist a buyer in helping the right property for him or her, by looking at their criteria. If they want three bedroom, two bathroom, which areas they want to go into, if the house needs to be near school zones, if it needs to be near a park, how big the land, how big the floor, what kind of cladding they want, do they want a new house, do they want an old house, stuff like that. So a buyer, agent is really good at finding a house because, of course, we look on Trade Me and Real Estate Code or .nz pretty much every day, pretty much for the whole day, and then we're pretty trained to look for those houses specifically in whatever criteria the buyer wants. So that's the first thing. The second thing is access to off-market listings as well. Of course, we like to take buyers through off-market listings a lot of times before it hits the market, just so we can see if we can make a deal happen, if the vendor is or the homeowner is happy with the price. If not, then the buyer always helps us to take some feedback from them, and then we can go to the market strong with the listing to make it live. But yeah, a lot of times, we can do make happen the off-market listings as well, and then you are, as a buyer, negotiating with the vendor straight away without any other competition. So our agent can do that for you as well. So it's always good to talk to agent because you never know, what he might have in his books. Uh, but the agent always helps to uh, keep the buyer updated with the market, if the market is going up, if the market is going down, what new listings have come to the market. I talk to my hot buyers every day. Anything that comes new to the market, I send them email straight away by the end of the day, because I think most of the listings come by 3 to 6. So I look at all the listings that has come to the market in Christchurch. I don't really go by areas. I just look at everything and then I just select, because I remember their criteria quite well because I talk to them every day. So, whatever comes to new to the market, I send them straight away through email, text, or I'll just give them a call and arrange a viewing for them because they might want to view it. The fourth point is offer professional advice. Uh, if I come from India 2 years ago as just a person, and then in 2 years I'm thinking of buying a house, it's quite a scary journey for a buyer to understand how the auction works or how the deadline works. Like, I'm dealing with some first home buyers right now, and they don't know anything at all. What cladding is, what the floor levels are, like what roof is made out of, like how do we negotiate and stuff like that. They don't know anything at all. So it's really helpful if a buyer talks to the agent, because we can offer professional advice. We can tell them which clauses to put in. We can tell them they need a building report, or they need a limb, or they need finance, or how many working days they need for finance, and what clauses needs to be in. We can protect them from unnecessary hassle a lot of times, and we can tell them how the offer works, how deadline works, how auction works, so everything. So we can offer professional advice to buyers as a real estate agent. Uh, and then, as I said, that's the biggest. We just interpret language for them, the real estate lingo. It's really hard for a normal person to understand who doesn't know anything about houses in New Zealand. So we just interpret the language of real estate easier to the buyer. So that's the other thing. And we offer assistance throughout the due diligence as well. So if we ask for, hey, you need to get a building report done, uh, and the buyer doesn't know any builders, we can always recommend builders where to get the limb. We can tell them how to get the limb, which lawyers to use. We can tell them how to, which like I have three lawyers that I deal with myself, so I can always give them suggestions or recommendation who to go with and stuff like that. Roofers, painters, builders, carpenters, cleaners, window cleaners, stuff like that. So we have a lot of people in our connection, in our network that we can suggest buyers to. So it just makes it easier. They know who to trust because we've already dealt with all those people so many times. So it's pretty easy for us to do that. So that's another thing an agent can help a buyer with. Uh, Helping negotiating the purchase price. That always doesn't happen when there's competition regarding the property. Sorry about that. Burping in my video. But yeah, that always doesn't happen when there's competition around the property. But when there's no competition, agent can help you negotiate offer down as well. Because of course the listing agent is working for the homeowner to get the maximum price out of the buyer, and a buyer's agent is working for the buyer to get it the cheapest. So it doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does as well. So helping negotiate an offer, uh, and then helping buyers after they've done their due diligence and the offer has confirmed. That means they have paid a deposit, and property is halfway there. We can help them from confirmation to settlement as well, with the pre-settlement inspection or what they should do next, and stuff like that. We can tell them what to do next. So these are all the things. This is all the role of an agent when they're working with the buyer. uh, and then what else we do? I think most of the agents go with the buyers as well to the open homes, and they can recommend which property they should go for, which one not to, because they understand the area or the schools or the commute times better. If someone wants to go from Sockburn to airport, I know what time is because I work in that area specifically. So stuff like that. Uh, and then by working with the bar agent, your details, your contact details stays with the bar agent, so you won't get calls from all the agents. Whoever you go through, which properties you go through, you're not going to get calls from all of them. You will just deal with one person, and he's going to pass your feedback to the listing agent. And if you want to go for a property, he can help you put an offer as well. So that's another thing. Is just so much, like, there's no hassle at all. You're just dealing with one agent instead of 40 if you go through 40 properties. So that's another one. Geez, I've written so many points there. And yeah, that's fine. Get a feedback from your bar. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. These are the main ones. So uh, this is what a buyer's agent can do for a buyer. I know a lot of buyers don't like to do that as well. They look for their properties themselves, and that's fine. But if someone doesn't know how to interpret the language of real estate, and if someone doesn't know anything about it, this is what a good buyer's agent can do for you. And this is why I made this video, so I can give this I don't know, information to you, and just makes the real estate process easier. So yes, this is what I want to talk about buyers, and this is how an agent can help a buyer in their journey to get their house. So just makes it easier for them. And that was it. I'll come back with another episode of Ask Cap. Bye.